story of a California teen who's finding a new home in the nation's capital, a cross-country journey to attend college driven by determination, triumph, and some acts of kindness. Here's NBC's Miguel Almaguer.
On Howard University's historic campus, a new freshman finds himself a long way from home.
I want to come back for Christmas.
19-year-old James Ward left Los Angeles Friday, saying his goodbyes in one of the many places he used to call home.
Wow.
James shared a single room with his mother, younger brother and sister, and another family.
I would just stare at the stars and the sky.
His view of the world looked down onto the streets of Skid Row. For 4 years, James and his family were homeless.
It was a very different situation. I wasn't prepared for it.
When he wasn't in the shelter, there were nights with no place to go.
I would try to hide it from people. But now, as I've gotten older, I've realized that it was nothing to be embarrassed to begin with.
Avoiding the pitfalls of the streets, James found refuge in the shelter because of his mother.
Without her, I wouldn't be where I am, because when I was down on my luck and I fell onto her, and she picked me right back up.
James excelled in high school. It was his ticket out of this place. With grants, loans, and scholarships, 70% of his expenses to Howard University were covered, but he was still short $14,000.
He's not looking for a handout, he's just looking for a chance.
At the Union Rescue Mission, James met volunteer Jessica Sutherland. She, too, had been homeless, and when she learned James couldn't afford to go to college, she decided to help.
James is an amazing kid that has persevered and excelled through some of the hardest circumstances you could think of. And despite it all, he only sees the positive of it.
Jessica launched the James Fund, a website that asks strangers for donations. After a tweet from Teach for America and a few plugs from celebrities, in just 7 days, Jessica hit her goal. James could afford Howard this year.
I didn't know what to feel. I didn't believe it. It felt too surreal. It was like a dream.
Darren Leach is one of James' mentors.
Ready for school? I know he's just going to do absolutely phenomenal things. Anything that he puts his mind to, he's going to dominate.
With enough donations to pay for his freshman year, James still needs to raise money to graduate. He's left Skid Row behind, but he leaves it with a message for those who come after him.
No matter who you are or where you come from or what circumstances you have, there's always someone out there to help you, or someone out there who you can help.
Last Friday, the 19-year-old boarded a plane bound for college. Next Monday, when he starts class, he'll be the first in his family to ever attend. Because of one friend and hundreds of strangers, James Ward's dream is now a reality. He's gone from homeless to Howard. For today, Miguel Almaguer, NBC News, Los Angeles.
And they've been doing a little more addition, and now the total of funds raised for James Ward will cover his first 2 years at Howard, which is a great thing.
Pretty amazing.